the most briny and beautiful brothers and sisters of Sri Lanka. I have visited many countries in my lifetime. The only country which is legally protecting all the mangrove forests in the world is none other than Sri Lanka.
The mangrove forest is one of the world's most significant ecosystems. Mangroves protect coastal communities from waves and wind, provide nurseries crucial to the survival of reef fish and other marine life, and prevent erosion. Most importantly, they fight global warming by sequestering vast amounts of carbon. In 2015, Sri Lanka became the first nation on Earth to pledge to protect all of its mangroves. In the first 3 years of the 5-year Seacology Sudisa Sri Lanka Mangrove Conservation Project, tens of thousands of mangroves have been planted along the island nation's coast. The Sri Lankan Navy has helped to enforce new protections for mangroves. The world's first mangrove museum opened and has become a popular destination for school groups, scientists, and other visitors. Thousands of poor women living along Sri Lanka's coast have promised to protect the mangroves near their communities. In return, they are receiving skills training and financial help, offering them a path out of poverty.
We are working 491 CBOs, around 5,000 members. We will do in the 5 days training program. The 5 days training including leadership, mangrove conservation, and saving, and business plan training, and group works. After the training program, we will give the microfinance loans.
In July 2018, Seacology celebrated the opening of a new training center in the country's north, an area hit particularly hard, both economically and ecologically, by the country's long civil war, which ended in 2009.
We are excited to be here today now to celebrate the opening of another important building. This building will be used to teach women and youth the skills they need to launch self-sustaining businesses. In return for receiving this training, as well as the related microloans, the recipients pledge to help protect the mangroves of this community.
The training center, situated in the flat, arid country outside the town of Mannar, includes a large auditorium and lecture hall, classrooms, dormitories, and a cafeteria. It also has a shop where the women who complete training courses can sell their products.
ட்ரைனிங்கில் கண்டல் தாவரம் வளர்க்குறத பற்றி தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டோம். மற்றது குழு உருவாக்குனாங்க. அதில் குழுவில் காசுகள் சேமித்து நாங்கள் சின்ன கைத்தொழில் செஞ்சு வரோம். நிறுவனத்தில் உதவி செஞ்சாங்க எங்களுக்கு. பயிற்சி முடித்த பிறகு பயிற்சியில் இந்த கைத்தொழில் செய்கிறத பற்றி சொல்லி தந்தாங்க. அதுகள் தெரிஞ்சுக்கொண்டோம். கண்டல் தாவரம் வளர்க்குறது மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு விஷயம் உண்டு. எங்களுக்கு முதல் தெரியாது. அப்புறம் இப்போ தெரிஞ்சுக்கொண்டோம். மீன் இனப்பெருக்கம் செய்கிறதெல்லாம் அதில் எங்களுக்கு நன்மை கிடைக்குது.
This center can be used to strengthen the activities that have been done and also extended it to reach a wider community.
The center is home to a large mangrove nursery where thousands of seedlings of native mangrove species will be grown. The young trees will be planted in degraded areas of the island's northern coast. The large, versatile facility will also serve as a meeting place for local community organizing, as well as for visiting scientists.
The community need great facility for to build up their decision-making process, to build up their approach, and also the involvement for the mangrove conservation activities. And community has their own knowledge, community knowledge, their own wisdom. This is the place to share that wisdom for all, even in their younger generation.
The land for the facility was donated by the Sri Lankan government, an effort coordinated by MYS Deshapriya, the country's Secretary for National Integration, Reconciliation, and Official Languages. He sees Seacology and Sudisa's investment in the community as an important step in the area's development and environmental future, and an opportunity to encourage reconciliation between the country's formerly divided groups.
The center could be a great access to Mannar district, and also this is the first center started by the southern leaders to look after the northern environmental matters. The center was financed by the Seacology United States, and they may have a bigger plan, bigger corporate plan to cultivate and protect the mangroves in Sri Lanka. So I want to thank them that why they have taken the place in northern province, especially in Mannar district, to launch this valuable event. Thank you very much.
The opening ceremony was attended by many local residents, as well as leaders of the project, respected international scientists and policy leaders, and local government officials.
We are conserving mangroves with the help of the poor people. These poor people, they plant mangroves, they water the mangroves, and they reap the benefit of mangroves. And as the mangroves grow, I see the poor people's economic development grows.
The naked truth is, man is only a part of the world. Man is only a part of the world. He is a part of the environment. Right? Everything is interconnected. We have to think as a holistic approach is needed.
Seacology is thrilled with the progress made by this ambitious nationwide undertaking. We began the project hoping it would serve as a model for other countries looking to preserve their vital mangrove ecosystems and help their citizens move toward a more prosperous and sustainable future.
We at Seacology are also very pleased to note that Sri Lanka was recently chosen by the Commonwealth of Nations to head a committee of best practices for mangrove preservation, another remarkable achievement. So thank you to government officials, to Sudisa, to other honored guests here today to celebrate the opening of this center as part of this very innovative, exciting program. Thank you very much.